Alrighty, gamers, it's Jojo time. There was a big premiere thing for a Jojo Part 6 reveal thing, and Ignant are going to kind of break it down and mainly just hype over it. So,
Hype, dude, let's go! Part 6, finally! Jolene fan art, one step closer to the Part 7 animated. It's hype all around, gamers, dude. So excited.
Heck yeah. So, first up, I guess we should cover the big thing. When does it release? As of right now, we think it's coming in December for Netflix first, and then the rest of the world the rest of like streaming services and TV in January. I don't know why Netflix is getting it first, but
it is
cool.
what it is.
Oh wait, I just hope they don't make it Japanese Netflix only, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be very
that's
unfortunate.
gonna be annoying.
Also, you remember how we were making jokes about how they said it's releasing this year, and we joked that it'd be in December, and then it actually happened to be in December?
Yeah, I mean, it's still weird that Netflix has it, but that's still cool. But yeah, so going over some of the other details we got, we did get a promotional video.
Which looks gamer.
Promotional video, teaser, trailer thing, whatever. Yeah, we got it looks very JoJo. It looks, the art style is pretty cool, and I do believe that's because it is returning. I'm gonna say I put this up on screen with a Google translation. But it's the staff from previous seasons. I believe it's the composer as well as a couple others that worked on Phantom Blood all the way now through Part 6. So that's pretty cool. A lot of returning staff. We met the voice actors for Ermi's weather forecast.
Yeah, cool. That's a very interesting. Foo Fighter?
FF. It's just FF. Man, localization names.
Which is cool.
Not
because actually, Foo Fighters voice actor is Killers VA, apparently, from what I saw, which is really cool. It'd be for your Hunter x Hunter fans.
Poor Hunter x Hunter fans. But yeah. I can't wait for the dub to come out and she just straight up called FF. That's
yes.
Gonna be
so you want to talk about the censoring things, Ace? Well, obviously don't say the words, but we want to talk about the censoring things you mentioned when I came in. Yeah,
so JoJo manga has never really, especially because when it came out, it's still actually currently ongoing. I mean, it's actually ending Part 8, but Part 9 should be coming out because Rocky's immortal. But besides that, they had some not so epic gamer language by today's standards in some of the manga, but that was actually a question is, are you guys going to adapt it true to source material? And yes, they said it would be the authentic woman prison experience type language they're going to use. So personally, I think that's kind of cool that they're not going to change it just because society has changed. Not like, yeah, not that it's like, oh, go and say those words to people or whatnot, but it's what was written at the time, socially acceptable at the time. I don't really see a reason to change it because it's nothing too bad. It's not like
it's not like they're calling people the
super clans type stuff. Or
yeah, they're not calling people the super gamer words or anything. It's just like very light things.
Yeah, it's strange. It's just another word for strange is tossed around a couple times here and there in Part 6. So that was actually pretty interesting in this day and age that they're not going to change that. But yeah, we saw a bit of the cast. I don't think they showed off Poochie. From what I remember, I think they only really showed the cast up until weather report or forecast. My bad.
Weather forecast. That's so fun. That's such a funny change.
Because it's not even like a really bad change. Like what's some other weird changes? Shining Diamond and Crazy Diamond. Like that's just kind of. Shining and Crazy aren't exactly the same thing, whereas weather forecast and report technically the same thing. So
yeah, it's just a weird change. This is a very weird change to do. It's like, why?
Weather report, I assume, is a song name or something, but it's also just a thing.
Yeah. My favorite is Foo Fighter being called FF because they don't want to get copyright claimed or anything like that.
Mad. Or they're just gonna call her Foo Foo or something. Oh,
yeah,
man.
We have to wait and see.
How they're gonna handle the dub. But yeah, other JoJo stuff. I don't actually know where to go.
We didn't really get too much. It was just mainly we got the
yeah.
They told us they're not gonna be censoring anything to today's standards, which is pretty cool. It's a really risky decision to make because I already can see the Twitter threads for the next 6 months after releases.
Twitter's the same kind of people that are gonna be upset that Poochie is black or isn't black. So
oh dude, that whole debate, I don't know why that exists. But yeah, so very excited. So December, the wait is finally over. We get to see Jolene fully animated. And we get to see if they censor the first scene from the manga in the anime. Now,
oh man, please don't.
Yeah, so that's gonna be very interesting to see if they actually censor that, because they're not censoring the gamer word. So I'd assume they wouldn't really censor that. Maybe obviously not show anything, but kind of imply it, obviously.
Yeah, I don't actually think they will. Gail did just message me saying it's worldwide Netflix, so not just Japan. So that's cool. That Netflix, I would assume worldwide, everyone can start streaming it that night. So that'll be pretty cool. Netflix, I don't really think has done that for a lot of shows, unless it's like Netflix originals. But even then, they just usually have it their own, like, or the entire season drops at once. So again, that's pretty cool. Another thing they did show off was the OST, or the opening.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
We can't show. Now, I believe they mentioned, it was either, I'm 99% sure, Stardust Crusaders, they said they based it off of, which it sounds like a lot. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the openings for Part 3. Personally, they're definitely my least favorite. Not that they're bad, but they're my least favorite. But what we heard from Part 6 is it's probably going to be right below Part 4s for me, because I love all of them, even Chase. Listen, I'll love Chase and I'll bash Part 3, alright? I get it. Bad Jojo fan. But yeah, the OST.
The OST is really good. I love it. I can't wait to get the actual OST just released so I can jam to it while editing videos and stuff.
Heck yeah. Sadly, we can't put it in videos, but...
Yeah, unfortunately. You know. We could probably get Fingers to make a remix. Who knows? But yeah, so...
hell yeah, dude.
So basically, so far, we know December, Netflix release. They're not going to be censoring the Game Awards, which, like I said, is a bit of a ballsy choice, to say the least. But we'll just see how it goes. I mean, the 15-year-olds on Twitter be upset, but who cares? It is what it is. The voice actors, we saw a couple of them. I still think Jolene's voice actor is pretty cool. The fact that she's a huge fan of the series and she got the biggest female role, probably in the entire series, right? Obviously.
Yeah,
she is the main
definitely.
Jojo.
Like,
yeah. It
would be like what? Then after her would be what? Lisa, I guess?
Yeah, so it's really cool knowing that she's the voice actor. She honestly, in this, she kind of dyed her hair to where it's somewhat like Jolene's, which is pretty cool.
Which they did actually. I guess something we should mention. Jojo colorings have always been a bit weird, like because it didn't originally come out colored, and when it was scanlation, fans often put their own colors in, and then the games had different colors than the show. So this is definitely more, if you care about Jojo, it's like the artistic type thing. Like in one of the games, one of the PS4 games, Eyes Over Heaven, I believe, Giorno has his blue clothing, whereas in the show it's pink. So it is cool to see the color palette they went with for Part 6. Jolene has her green hair with the blonde in between with the I guess blue kind of coat thing. Hermes actually has the same attire that I see her in. I think all scanlations had her in the same thing. I'm really blanking on. Oh man! So one thing is he's immediately a dude. Now, in I get that sounds weird. He's immediately a dude, but in Part 6 he was very
That's like a spoilery, but
yeah, it's not really spoilery. He was very gender neutral, fluid. Not like what you would expect by today. It was more ambiguous because female on female relationships weren't exactly a-okay back then. Saying strange in a weird way was, but female on female wasn't the most accepted, so I'm blanking on his name so hard. But originally it was more of a feminine design for Jolene's love interest, but eventually got changed to a dude because that was more accepted at the time. So I do think it's a little bit interesting. Immediately it's a dude, because that was like the final design and whatnot, you know, not getting the whole thing, but I think it's a bit interesting they did show that off. Design looks really cool. Weather forecast.
But
he's got his design going on.
Alright, but anyway, so we'll go ahead and close up here because it's not really much to talk about.
We are?
Yeah, because there's not really much to talk about.
I just want to talk about Jojo.
We're just kind of rambling at this point. So hope you guys enjoyed. Very excited. December Part 6 is finally coming out. Very excited. Jolene looks good. The whole cast looks good. In general, the voice actors look good. The OST for the opening is a banger. Almost cussed there. It's an absolute banger. Very excited for this. Hopefully you all are too. So anything you want to say before we close out, Trocho?
No.
All right. We'll see you guys later and peace out. Epic Gamer it up.